need to find out the cause of your fear and why are you shy. Take this video very serious. Your fear of looking stupid is holding you back from success. Hello guys, welcome to today's video. We're going to shake some tables, wash some plates, and do some laundry. If this is your first time watching, my name is Glory. Alright, do not make it your last. Subscribe, click the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post new videos. I'm going to be talking today while just doing my normal routine. In today's video, we're going to be talking about getting over the fear of looking stupid. Have you ever felt like you cannot do something because you're afraid of looking stupid? You don't know what people will say, you don't know if you're making the right decision, and you're just literally holding yourself back from doing the things you want to do or the things you feel like is going to take you to the next step in life? Have you ever found yourself doing that? Because I've also done that before. There are different types of fears. It's not an easy sort of mental space to be in, not to get out from, because you're constantly just there thinking about, oh, what do people say, what do people think if they see me out there, they see my videos, they do this, they do that. And most of that thought, those words and every emotion you feel is usually very intrinsic. It's just you in your head. I really love one video I watched about one content creator and influencer, Kamsi Namani. I was watching her video when she was talking about elevating yourself, and she said like, content creation is her business. So even when she goes to the gym, she goes with her camera and she puts it, and people like, at first people will just like sort of look at her and be like, what's this girl doing and all of that. But that's her business. If she does not do that, if she does not create content, no money comes out, and she's very much aware of that. So like, content creation is her business. That's what puts food on the table. So she doesn't really care to look at what are people saying, who is looking at me, what will this one think of me, and everything. When she takes out a camera, when she goes on event, she brings out a camera, she surrounds her friends with, she surrounds herself with people that are in the same industry that exactly know what she's doing. Because really, and to be honest, and really in real fact, that is her business. And like she said, like, even when you go to the office, you work, those, you're a banker, whatever industry you are in, you are not ashamed to do your job. So why do you expect content creators to be ashamed when going out in public, holding a camera? It's like this person like taking pictures and videos and all of that. And so many people, they really want to step into this line, into this industry, but they are so afraid to come out because of the fear of looking stupid. What are the causes of this sort of fear? Let me take it back to myself. So very much, even when I started, I've always been like an arts-oriented person. It was difficult for me to like come out and create videos because I was sort of struggling. I'm as much as I wanted to also be in the public space, I also did not want to overshare. So that was sort of my challenge, because I did not know where that balance is going to be, like where I was going to draw that boundary. And even when you're starting off in this industry, you have to be a little more radical. You know, if you're being shy, like, the chances of you growing and surviving is very steep, because there is competition, to be honest. I remember in my first job some years back, really creating videos, talk videos and all of it. I never did posted any of it. I did not post any of it. And one of the struggles I had was like, how is it going to look like if maybe someone sends my video to my boss? It's not like I was doing anything crazy. And even no matter the kind of the niche you're tying yourself to in the industry, that doesn't really like matter, you know. So that's for me. It was more of like, what will my boss think, what my company think, does it align with their vision and everything? So I wasn't really consistent. So the first question you should be asking yourself is, why are you really afraid? Where is that fear coming from? For me, it was the fear of me losing my job if it doesn't align with the vision of the company. But some people are not even in a full-time job and they are still afraid. Why are you shy? What is the problem? Get out of your head. It's all in your head. There are some people doing some businesses, they're ashamed to advertise their business because it's like, what will people say? What will people do? Something that puts food on your table, what the hell are you shy about? Do you really think they care? And even if they do, even if they talk about it, who is going to pay your bills? Who's going to pay your bills? So why do you care? They are not going to help you if you don't help yourself. Even if they help yourself and you're in a dire situation, trust me, a lot of people will not come to your rescue. So why do you really care too much about what people think? Just think about it. Could the fear be from you thinking you're not qualified enough, really? Especially when you're creating content. Anyways, like I've been there too. Sometimes I do talk videos, and it's not like I have certification, I have wealth of knowledge in some of those things. Sometimes I do research, sometimes I draw my cue from life experiences, sometimes I draw my cue from other people's experiences. So what makes you think you have to be like a PhD holder before you come out and give your 2 cents advice on some particular topics? No, girl, you don't need any of that. So if that's what is holding you back, then you really do not have an excuse. You need to get off that fear of looking stupid, because to be honest, you are not. Look at me, I make makeup videos. It's not like I'm a professional makeup artist. I'm not really that much into makeup. This is me. I've just applied sunscreen. I'm using an eye pencil. My face is quite oily and I'm still like applying mine. And I've still made some makeup videos because really, if you're persistent and you're consistent, you will have your people that will tilt towards you. To be honest, not everyone is really going to like what you do, but does that really matter? Do you really need everyone to like it? When you're not Jesus, even Jesus, him dying for us in the cross, still he had enemies. In fact, he had loads of enemies. So what the hell do you think you are? It's just for me to make you understand that you really do not need everyone to like you. Everyone is not going to like you. Just get up. That is really not an excuse, and you need to get that out of your head. Your fear of looking stupid is holding you back from success. Yeah. Fear is so powerful. Fear is so real, and it's so limiting. I remember while growing up, I was in fashion industry, modeling, all of that. The fear of, oh, what my pastors say when they see me in a certain way is like, am I truly a child of God and everything? And that was so limiting for so many years. Trust me, when I talk about fear, I'm a first-hand victim of that. Am I qualified enough? What do I think I am? What do people say? And all of that bullshit. Yeah, those are plain bullshit. A lot of you have been in greater places compared to where you are now, and that's just simply because you were having all these thoughts and everything, and literally just being hard on yourself, and just the domino effect. It's about you starting small. A lot of people feel like people just want to identify with them when they get into a particular place, and they don't want to showcase what they are currently doing. They don't want to showcase how small they are starting now. You're crazy. Yeah, that is exactly the spot fear wants you to stay at. The spot where you are not growing, the spot where you self-doubt yourself, the spot where you feel like the whole world is watching, well, literally, because you're not doing anything, no one is watching. You don't want to be seen trying. You don't want people to see you at that earlier stage of your success. Girl, I'm trying. How do you tell a compelling story when you have an opportunity to capture your process and you don't? Do you know the reason why some people don't believe other people's story? Because they don't have any evidence of that process. And you are in a society where you have every opportunity to capture and gather enough evidence to tell that compelling story that's going to propel another person to want to be either above you or like you, or just want to encourage someone to stay steadfast in their own journey. You're scared that if you put your craft out there at the earlier stage when you're not yet up there and you fail and you have to start again, people are going to question you or ask you questions. Really? So that's all the journey. That's the journey to success. You rise, you fall, sometimes it happens. When they say that, people weren't joking. That's real. That's so damn real. So why are you afraid of putting yourself out there or doing the things you're supposed to do, or literally selling your craft through any platform, through any means you can, simply because you're afraid of failing, when that is supposed to be the process to success? For real. Everyone has a degree of struggle they're going through. The biggest, the mightiest, they all have times in which they are down, which they felt like things were different. So why are you limiting yourself because you're feeling like you don't want people to see your struggle, you don't want people to see you fail? Really? Everyone has those moments. I just really need to re-emphasize, everyone has those moments. So why are you really stopping yourself? You're going to look at yourself 40 years down the line and realize that the reason why you weren't your highest worth was simply because you were afraid of people seeing you fail, when failure is supposed to be part of the process. In Nigeria now, There is no one that's not feeling the heat. And if anyone comes out to say I'm not feeling the heat, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. So why are you limiting yourself, especially in times like this? Like, it's a crazy time where people are very expressive, where people are just coming up with new ideas and everything. And if you are creative and you're holding yourself back, really, who is going to see your art? Behind closed doors in your bathroom, where you're closing yourself and singing and not letting people notice you have a good singing voice? Really, you have to do better. I don't think the fear of looking stupid is a good enough excuse for people not to succeed. When I came to realize that, I started putting my craft everywhere putable, if that's on English. I started putting and started creating content. Yeah, and even the people that are superior to me, they all see my content, and trust me, I came to realize that all of those things were in my head because those same people encouraged me to do what I am doing now. So you don't even know how people are going to respond to what you are doing unless you put yourself out there. You need to find out the cause of your fear and literally just go through it. Is it because I'm afraid that people will see me, I might lose my job, I'm afraid to fail, I don't want people to see my struggles? I have already given you the reason why you shouldn't feel that way. That's just an MF, a stopper, and a thought which you should not permit in any way possible in your head. Do not let those sort of things stop you from being and attaining your highest worth. You just have to be mentally prepared to know that not everyone is really going to accept what you're about or what you're doing, but you just have to keep moving, because at the end of the day, it's really going to be about you. You're going to be the one facing your struggles. You're going to be the one full of regret if you're unable to meet up to your true potential or become your true valuable self, your true worth, simply because you're afraid, or simply because someone said something, or simply because someone tried to stop you. And also, honestly, sometimes same people that will sort of discourage you, because sometimes when you're trying to like grow, when you're trying to put yourself somewhere, you have to be consistent, you have to be persistent, you have to add pressure, you have to just keep going. And for content creators, it involves you posting and posting on your status. You can post in various different platforms, and sometimes people get tired of seeing you, but does that stop you from moving and doing that? No, because the moment you succeed, the moment you blow, those same people will want to associate with you. And I know that really and honestly, in our society of today, some people do not really want to see you struggle, not simply because they're not going through their struggle, but because I don't know why sometimes we humans are that way. And I hope I've been able to convince you that you don't really have an excuse letting the fear of looking stupid override you from taking certain steps. Anyway, so I'm done and stepping out. I am not afraid. Okay, have a wonderful time. Until next time, it's your girl Glory. Don't forget to do the needful, subscribe, click the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post new videos. This is me saying subscribe to my channel. This is me saying I'm not afraid to tell you to subscribe to my channel, because I need you. I can't lie. I need you. I need you. I need you. I need you. So do the needful, do the needful. I'll be waiting right here to give you more tips, and I would love to see us grow together. So if you have any comments, leave a comment in the comment section. Let's make this a family. Let's have a good time. Let's enjoy ourselves and let's grow together. Bye. Mwah.